Zakat derived from the Arabic word which means pure and fertile. Actually, the commandment of zakat is stated repeatedly in 23 places in the Quran. The purpose is to distribute a small portion of wealth from the rich to the poor in economic and financial matters.
Zakat on agriculture is zakat imposed on agriculture produce cultivated by Muslims. This zakat is based on grains or staple food that can be stored for the extended period, such as wheat, paddy, corn, and barley. As we know, in Malaysia, the local staple food is paddy. Thus, the nisab of paddy is adjusted to the other agricultural product. According to Mazhab al-Shafi'i, agriculture zakat is only necessary for crops that are the major food crops of region, can be dry and are hardly if stored. The nisab of zakat on paddy must reach the nisab at least 5 awsuk or more, and then for the paddy that have not been cleaned, its nisab is 10 awsuk, which is equivalent 1,920 kilograms or 726 kantang. Meanwhile, for the paddy that have been cleaned and has processed become rice grain, so its nisab is 5 awsuk, equivalent 363 kantang or 960 kilograms. The haul of zakat on paddy is 10% if the land is irrigated by rainwater or by other natural water sources. Meanwhile, 5% if water source is by well or other man-made devices such as machine or drainage. Lastly, the haul on zakat on paddy is 7.5% if a crop is reliant on utilizing natural resources at times and humans, animals or tools at other times.
Finding. These are the case study detail. The interview session was done via WhatsApp platform on 1 December 2021. The interviewee from Perlis and he's running the paddy field business. All the detailed information in paddy business and the zakat payment that were paid according to the session has been recorded as a proof. According to the data, Encik Yahya bin Noor, aged 64 years old, is the entrepreneur that owns a paddy field located in Arau Perlis. The paddy field is the heritage from his father and the business has been run by Encik Yahya for about 30 years. He has 11 niche paddy field in total and 8 niche paddy field were rented while only 3 niche were cultivated by Encik Yahya. These are the costs incurred. On paddy field, 1 niche rental costs about RM400, 1 niche plowing about RM180, 1 niche rice seeds is about RM70, 3 niche pesticide is RM500 and 3 niche palm water is about RM300. On government subsidy, paddy field on 1 niche pesticide is RM10, 1 niche paddy sowing fee is RM10, 1 niche fertilizer sowing fee is RM40, 3 niche harvesting machine fee is RM120, 3 niche truck fee is RM550. The last one is the total crop yield. Estimated on 1 niche paddy field, we will get a 2 tons, 3 niche is 6 tons, price of 1 ton is 1,200 and the price of 3 tons is equivalent to 3,600 ringgit.
So there are 2 types of method used by Maibs, which is method A, where we minus cost and the zakat charge is 10%, while method B, do not deduct cost and the zakat charge is 5%. Firstly, for method A, we total up the crop yield and incentive and get 4450. After that, we deduct the production costs such as plowing to know the net profit, which is 3200. Lastly, we times 10% to know the total zakat need to pay by Encik Yahya, which is 320. For method B, we also total up the crop yield and incentive, same goes with method A, and then times to 5%. So the total zakat need to pay is 222.50.
There are 3 problems in this situation. First, issue may or may not be the payment of paddy zakat direct to Asnaf. According to Encik Yahya, he more interested in paying their zakat directly to Asnaf rather than going via official channels. They do the direct payment to Asnaf who live in the same village. Also, the farmers do the direct payment of zakat to Asnaf, with the remainder going to the Ma'ib institutions. For instance, if the zakat amount is 500,000 for the season, 200 should be paid to Ma'ib fund and the remainder should be given to the Asnaf in the region. Next, issue on the amount of zakat payment reduced. Due to a shortage of paddy production, the amount of zakat payment is dropping from year to year. Now, locals like to sold their paddy field to other and then build house on it. Besides, more than 50% of farmers are affected by disease and insect attack. Droughts, floods and storms occur periodically throughout 2 monsoon seasons in every year. It will affect around 43% to 55% of the paddy production every year. The last issue, the lack of disclosure on agricultural zakat. Certain people mistakenly assume that knowing about zakat is irrelevant. This problem is prominent among the young farmers. Hence, some of them aware of that but refuse to pay it, and majority only know in zakat in the context of zakat fitrah. Thus, because of the awareness on concerning paying agriculture zakat only held in few places, it does not reach all farmers. Last but not least, this issue seen to be the key cause in Perlis declining agriculture zakat collection.
What are solutions that can be used to resolve the issues that occur related to paddy zakat? Solution to the issue may or may not be the payment of paddy zakat directly to the Asnaf and not through the correct institution. It is better for the paddy zakat to be paid to the appointed amil to ensure that the distribution of zakat can be made properly and there is no problem to the eligible Asnaf. The 76th Muzakarah of the National Fatwa Committee, which took place in 2006, has determined that distributing zakat privately without going through the institution of managing zakat is valid if it is distributed to eligible Asnaf. The act of distributing zakat without going through a government-appointed representative is a violation of the law below Section 16, Subsection B of the Sharia Criminal Offence Act 1997. This is because Islam obligates its people to obey to the ruler only amri in matters of goodness. So, the payment of paddy zakat better handed over or paid to an authority appointed by the government, such as the Zakat Collection Centre, the State Islamic Religious Council, or a party appointed by the government. Second is solution to the issue of the amount of paddy zakat payment is reduced. Government can do various programs to increase paddy production per hectare, including by providing advice on the use of quality seeds and good water management, because paddy cultivation requires special irrigation systems and dams because the crop needs a lot of water. Second is government should impose strict procedure for changing the status of land to overcome the shrinkage of paddy fields by implementing a policy of replacing every paddy lands that had to be taken for development and engineering purpose by replacing it with land dedicated to paddy production. Third solution is a Perlis Malay Customs Islamic Religious Council (MIPS) can emulate the Selangor Zakat Board by organising programs for the community such as the Mesra Tani program by launching the Padi Dituai Zakat Ditunai campaign aimed to encourage farmers in their respective states to pay zakat on their paddy crops. Fourth is encouraging farmers to pay zakat through the right channel instead of paying and distributing it himself to the Asnaf. The role of Amil is much needed to encourage farmers to pay their agricultural zakat to official channel. By using the right channel, it can contribute to the increase in the collection of paddy zakat in the state of Perlis. Solution to the issue of lack of disclosure on the payment of agricultural zakat, paddy zakat. Zakat institution in Perlis needs to further enhance the dakwah on the obligation to pay zakat on paddy through wider channels that are directly involved with farmers such as MADA, PPK and others to increase the awareness of farmers in the term of zakat payment to the right institution. Then, updating education, imposing legal action against refusal to pay zakat. So, the confidence of those who are obligated to pay to the zakat institution can be improved.
In conclusion, farmers should be alert and have a responsibility with the yield of their paddy, whether they have qualified to pay zakat or not. With a deep knowledge and understanding of it, we will not feel burdened. Instead, they will arise a high stand of awareness to issue zakat immediately in response to God comments.